Hello everybody, my workshop is about pupil-led learning, and over the past 4 years this has been my personal project and it's completely changed my teaching style, and I'd like to share my experiences with you. I know pupil-led learning has a bit of bad press, and even the name itself, it sounds like a recipe for disaster. So I'm going to start my workshop by myth-busting. I've found personally that with careful planning and clear instructions, your pupil-led learning can include collaborative learning, differentiation, and you can provide clear evidence of progress. So really, it's a recipe for an outstanding lesson without you feeling exhausted at the end of your lesson. So I plan to suggest a range of strategies that we will discuss and evaluate in small groups. Now, I'd like to highlight that you're coming to a workshop, not a lecture. So be prepared for active participation. And if you're really good, there may be prizes. I look forward to seeing you there.
So why do we need a workshop on EL and differentiation? In a UK school, there are children between the age of 5 and 16 who, between them, speak more than 360 languages besides English. According to our data, 48% of our current Year 7 speak a different language at home. EAL students cannot be lumped all together. Some of them are easy to spot, and these are the ones that are perhaps arrived recently in the UK and they speak very little English. More difficult are to spot the ones that actually have been with us a longer time, or they even may be born in the UK. But these are the ones that we have to help as well, because these are the ones that will struggle to meet their full potential unless we as teachers work together with them and design strategy to help them. Now, so what are we going to do in this workshop? But first of all, we'll work together to provide a snapshot of our student EAL, our students' current needs. So our EAL student, this is going to go. Then we will design and test a teaching strategy that could drive future EAL provision at the ECS. Finally, and this is very important, I think, we will try to build a strong interdepartmental collaboration because it's very important this for differentiation at the EAL level. So I'm very excited about this and I'm looking forward to work with you.
Hello, so my workshop's going to be on the flipped learning, and I'm going to be talking about a way to promote deep learning and higher order thinking skills through the flipped learning. Also the links between flip and Firefly, Bloom's taxonomy, effective homework, independent learning. We'll be looking at myth busting about flip. Is flip only to do with videoing yourself and hosting it on the internet? Obviously the answer is no. There are many other ways and advantages to the method. We'll be looking at the basic flip package, flip lesson package, and the advanced flip lesson package. We'll be looking at ways to exploit videos and ways to flip lessons without using videos, and ways forward. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'm very much looking forward to our workshop in September.
In my TLB, I'm offering no less than the key to all knowledge, because the key to all knowledge is the question. And it's such a cornerstone of our teaching practice that I think it's worth revisiting. What I want to do in my TLB is to have a look at current practice, have a look at the good work that we already do, and to discover some new questioning strategies. I particularly want to look at what questions we ask, why we ask them, and how we ask them, and link that in with all the good work that we've done with Lilac and with Giles flip learning. We may need to find some new strategies to incorporate in those two teaching and learning ideas. The second session is devoted to student questioning, and here I want to focus on how we might encourage students to ask more probing questions and more relevant questions. There's going to be some fun activities, and because I can't be outdone by Miss Hadge, there is also going to be some reward for good work. I don't know what reward they're going to be, and if you do, then answers on a postcard, please. With you in mind, we're going to be looking at how student questioning can be incorporated in student-centred learning. So if you're interested, come along, share your ideas, get some new ideas. It'll be fun.
How can we get more of our students to love a challenge, to relish mistakes and to become more resilient and independent learners? Students who do are said to have a growth mindset. They understand their abilities can be developed and therefore are less likely to give up when facing a challenge. Whereas students with a fixed mindset see mistakes as catastrophic. They turn away from challenges and are more likely to give up. During the 2 workshops on growth mindset, we will be looking at why our students' thoughts and feelings about learning really matter and what we can do to create classrooms where mistakes are encouraged, where challenge is the norm and students never give up. We will examine and practice simple strategies that focus on challenge, independence, feedback and praise. Together we will discuss their merits, practice it in our classrooms and create our own strategies specific to our subjects. I look forward to seeing you there.